Have you ever questioned about the madness that your couple could have? Is he or she capable to bury you alive, alone, in the darkness, underground? Well, believe it or not, that was what happened to Michelina Lewandowska. Michelina was a 27-year-old woman from the United Kingdom. It happened on 2011 on Pennystone Road on Huddersfield. She had to escape from a prison underground that her boyfriend put her into. But also, she learned about to trust herself, about the strength that a woman can have, and she also learned that you have to be careful who you trust in.
May 2011, in Huddersfield, England. 27-year-old Michelina Lewandowska was preparing for a shopping trip with her on-again, off-again boyfriend, 27-year-old Marcin Kasprak. The couple had been engaged but had broken it off. Michelina decided to wear her engagement ring that day. It would be a decision that would save her life. Marcin showed up at the house, but instead of taking her shopping, he tased her, bound her, and gagged her, and put her lifeless body in a cardboard box. With the help of his friend, 18-year-old Patrick Bodies, they shot Michelina in the trunk of his car. At the time of the attack, the couple was living together, but Marcin had heard rumors that Michelina had finally had enough and intended to take Jacob and move back to her home country, Poland. That's when Marcin decided that Michelina was better off dead than in another country with his son. So he called her, asked her to go shopping with him. Michelina was surprised but excited. Marcin drove Patrick and Michelina in the car, to some woods on the outskirts of town. The men dug a shallow grave and dropped the box containing Michelina's body in the hole. They covered the box with dirt and put a 90-pound log on top, leaving Michelina in her makeshift coffin to suffocate to death. Michelina was a quick thinker. She did her best to stay calm and conscious. She knew that if she fought Marcin, he'd kill her. After she was in the ground, she listened for any indication that Marcin and Patrick were gone. But after 30 minutes, she was concerned about how much oxygen was left, and she knew she needed to make a move. Sure that she was in the box for good, Marcin went to the ATM and stole money from Michelina's bank account. Then he took Patrick home, where the two of them played video games for several hours.
Michelina was lucky because her wedding ring was a perfect tool to break through the tapes that wrapped her hands, and also, with her hands free, she was able to scratch all the dirt and leaves that covered the box, letting her free. So she went to the highway and looked for help, and she find someone who helped her. As a final thought, she overcome the situation that many few people have overcome in the history, and it was be buried alive. It is actually a thing that it's pretty difficult to do, and she did that. It is difficult to predict who will be a psycho in our society, but it is a fact that we have to be alarmed at the first signs that can indicate it, especially from our couples. So That's the story of Michelina Lewandowska.